So this side Lalit, I come all the way from Uttar Pradesh, Bulandshahr district, and it's been nearly 7 plus years to me. I've been working in private organizations, and I also have a YouTube channel by the name of Ingmates India, wherein I upload English conversational videos out there. And if I talk about my core of interest, so I like to listen to music and traveling. This is all about me in nutshell. Thank you so much.
That's great. Even I have gone through your some of videos between these days, these 3 4 days, and I have noticed that you are doing great, especially in terms of vocabulary and in terms of confidence also. Yeah.
Is now these days it is much inevitable that not only speaking is inevitable in this like in this path, like if you are into the journey of English language, so speaking is only the one part, and when it comes to the grab the confidence, conviction in your communication and the incorporation of vocabulary, so both the things are equally important. So we need to
Correct.
comprehend, yeah, we need to comprehend which thing we need to utilize at what time,
Okay.
right?
Yes, that's why it is saying that actions comes after confidence. Yeah.
Exactly. Yeah, action comes after confidence, but somewhere we have to put both the things all together. Then we can
Yeah.
articulate ourselves in a better version, as per my standpoint.
Yes. Actually, what happened if somebody is not feeling confident, they are feeling hesitant. So that time they don't feel means so good to start anything in their life,
Okay.
whether in terms of learning English, doing any work, and just to go through with with every single and small deed as well.
Okay, so I would like to break the ice with my questions related to the confidence itself,
Yeah,
because
sure.
we already have touched the base related to confidence. So let's talk about like conviction now. So
Yeah.
my first question is this: that why the people are having lack of confidence? Why the people always consider themselves much inferior? What's the like significant reason behind it? What does it happen? Why does it happen to the people?
Yes. There are many reasons that why somebody is not confident. First of all, his atmosphere in which he is living. Sometimes it
Okay.
happens if we are living such an atmosphere where we are not get so much push up to just go
Okay.
through with our life, and it is said now that no, you are just belong to such kind of family, you can't think like that, you can't do this work. And so sometimes these are the reasons, and other reason is that how the people is means, if you are an introvert or extrovert. So this is also the another point. When somebody is introvert, so that time they are not open up with other persons easily. They always feel that if they will start from talking any strangers, so how they will just give answers to them, and how they will. And another thing is fear of judgment also, that how people will judge me. This is the
Exactly.
thing.
Okay, so I would also nice explanation as well. You have explained it very well, and you have given you all the insights. And I would also like to add on something here and there.
Yeah, sure, sure, sir.
So, as per my contemplations, I think that when the people are not having, like if I am talking to somebody, like if I'm
Hmm.
talking to a scientist and I do not have that particular knowledge, that
Yes.
is much essential to have that particular conversation. So that time I may feel unconvicted or undermined. And apart from that, like when it comes to the English language, because we have been having this conversation related to spoken English, so I'm just telling you something related to spoken English as well. So so if somebody doesn't know like how to use grammatical structures correctly, how to
Yes.
use vocabulary in proper context, so that time that person has such kind of impediments or cumbersomes that he cannot utilize all the grammatical structures, and at the same time he feels underconfident that I cannot speak or utter this language in a convicted manner.
Really, sir.
Yes.
Well said.
And
Yeah.
sometimes it happens that the people are doing great. People are doing a spectacular job, but they are considering their self undermine. They are just telling their self that I cannot speak this language convictedly. I cannot speak this language confidently. Periodically, they are saying this thing. So ultimately,
Mm-hmm.
we are doing the meditation of like not speaking the flawless English. So if
Yes.
somebody literally wants to speak this language eloquently, first we need to give the confidence from ourselves, from our concise, then only we'll be able to utter this language in a spectacular manner. I would say.
Yes, sir. Well
Okay.
described, whatever point you have touched here. Yeah. And when it comes to confidence, so another thing is that whenever we just talk to one stranger, so it happens, some people are very aware of their appearance also. What happened? They just think that another person is more better than me. They began to make comparison between themselves.
Exactly.
So this is
Hmm.
also the point where we feel that we are feeling unconfident.
Yeah, but in this manner, I only can like reveal one thing. So if
Hmm.
somebody literally wants to thrive in his
Hmm.
life, in his communication, so he should need to understand one thing, that if somebody is better than him,
Hmm.
right? So we need to get the I would say the inspiration, the impetus from that person. That he is the
Yes.
person. If he is able to achieve, he is able to thrive his communication. And so why can't I perpetuate my communication? I also can amplify my communication. So
Yes.
we should take that particular thing, or we should perceive that particular thing in a great manner, so that that thing is going to add on some kind of points to our communication. If we are just perceiving this thing that he is the person, he is able to speak this language in such a flawless manner, and I'm the person who is not able to speak, so it means that
Hmm.
we are not adding any additional points in our communication. We are just undermining ourselves by saying this thing periodically.
Yeah. Though, sir, comparison is not fruitful always, but
Exactly.
sometimes it is fruitful and beneficial. But we should
Exactly.
think that with whom we are making conversation, making comparison. Suppose
Mm.
if somebody has started this journey, speaking journey, for 3 months ago or 4 months ago, and the opposite partner is just practicing it for 1 year or 2 years, so automatically the confidence will be high in comparison,
Exactly.
because
Exactly.
he or she knows better than you, and they have just spent a sufficient and consistent practice on that.
Exactly.
It also
Yeah, it
matter we
happens.
should take.
Yeah, I already have seen like couple of people, those who have been speaking this language over a long period of time, and when I connect to them, so it happened to me earlier a lot. So when I was in my stepping steps, so that time when I used to connect to the people, they used to talk to me in a convicted manner, and I was not able to utter even a single
Hmm.
sentence. So that time they used to disconnect the call, and they used to take me granted that he is the person, he cannot utter even a single sentence in English, so I'll be able to have the proper conversation with us. So that thing
Right.
propelled me, that thing galvanized me, that Lalit, now you have to work on your communication, now you have to utter this language flawlessly.
Hmm.
Yes, yes.
But sir,
So
now
these
what
are the
happens?
these are
Yes,
the
sir.
much significant things. Those were much inevitable in our life as well, because by
Yes.
these kinds of things we are introspecting ourselves. We are getting what we need to do actually in our communication. By the criticization, by the feedbacks, we are getting to know that what we are lacking in.
Yeah.
Yes,
So
you wanted to add something.
we just have a glimpse that what were the reasons of feeling unconfidence. Now I just want to know that what are the reasons, and sorry, what are the result that we can get from confidence.
Okay.
Means how anybody can boost up their confidence.
Okay, surely. I would definitely like to spill the beans about it as much as I can. Actually, I also
Yeah.
do not have the vast knowledge about this thing, but I have a little bit. Okay, so if
Yes.
somebody wants to uh, perpetuate his confidence, so there is only one thing. We
Hmm.
need to be consistent in everything. We need to be much disciplined in everything, and we need to comprehend or perceive the things in a positive manner, in an
Hmm.
optimistic manner, all the time. So these are the four things we need to do. And apart from that, we need to do the introspection of ourselves. We need to go over on ourselves, like whatever we are speaking. Like if somebody wants to amplify his communication, so he needs to record the video and to analyze them periodically. He needs to find what all kind of impediments are being made by that particular person while uttering this language. And
Hmm.
simultaneously, when we are doing the introspection of our communication, so we are getting to know this thing, that how many mistakes we have made while speaking. That time,
Hmm.
if we are not conquering those mistakes, that is, that is our mistake, that we are not able to conquer them, we are not able to recognize them. And if we are
Hmm.
able to conquer them, so automatically each and every mistakes, each and every impediments or hindrances would be vanished from our communication undeliberately. Initially we can find some challenges, but later on we will be able to we will be accustomed to removing all the mistakes or impediments from our communication without putting any extra effort, as per my standpoint. So this is also much inevitable to increase or to enhance the conviction, to enhance the confidence,
Hmm.
I would say.
Really.
And apart from that, we need to just have much resilience. We need to have much perseverance in ourselves, and we don't need to shake our confidence with the setbacks and the graft as well. So
Really.
sorry. So
Yes.
we need to be more focused on everything whatever we are doing.
Really. And sir, if we just want to eradicate our hesitation, so it is important that we need to build up our confidence. And to build up our confidence, we need to give consistency in our practice. If we are practicing something on consistent ways, so definitely we are going to get a positive result. Because
Exactly.
as Rome was not built in a day, in the same way we are not going to get fluency or accuracy in this language without any efforts. For this, practice is must, because practice is the
Yeah.
only mantra to get the success. Yeah.
That this is literally not possible, that if we literally want to cultivate our skills, so we need time, we need patience in that. And by
Yes.
observing the people, we should learn something from them as well, because in my stepping steps I was doing the same thing. I was just like analyzing the people, that how they are communicating, how they are articulating themselves in a better version, so that
Hmm.
I also can bring those manifestations in my communication too. Because this is literally not a low hanging fruit to bring up the confidence in the people and to speak this English language convictedly or flawlessly. It takes a lot of effort, it takes a lot of your brain. So if you literally wants to take the bull by the horns, so that time you have to put your body and soul in everything. It when it comes to like speaking this language, when it comes to grab the job, when it comes to grab the promotions, when it comes to grab the teacher's job in a better college.
Really, precisely. Okay, I agree with you. Yeah.
Hmm. Okay. Okay. So one more thing I would like to know from your end. So sometimes I have seen like I used to do this thing, and sometimes I still have to do this thing as well. That people focus on multiple things simultaneously. Hmm.
Hmm.
So that time it happens that they are feeling underconfident just because of they are focusing on many more things. So
Hmm.
that is also one of the reasons that people are feeling undermined. So, as per your way of perceiving, I would like to know this thing. So, do you really think that if the somebody is focusing on innumerables of things at a time, so he can find lack of confidence in himself?
Actually, when it comes to use multiple tasking, so my vote always goes with yes, because I always love to do multitasking. As
Okay.
as I am here in, I am just I'm just going with my family, and as I am a teacher also, I am teaching my students, and here also I am just doing work. And when it comes to learning English, so I am not going only with one skill like listening and reading. I just follow
Hmm.
all the four all together, because it is my perception that if we just want to gain knowledge in this language, so I need to work on every skill, whether I am good, or I am in
Exactly.
that time I am good or not, but I have to do this for the sake of good result. And for that, but condition is that you need to give quality time and proper timetable management. You have to
Exactly.
just manage your time in that way that you are not getting in fix. Yes.
Yeah, we
So this
should
is the thing.
equally focus.
If you are going to do multitasking, so you have to maintain your proper discipline and proper time management.
Exactly, and this is much crucial when you are performing multiple tasks. Because if you're
Yes.
lacking in something, like as you told me that you have been doing couple of tasks simultaneously each day. So if you're lacking in one thing, so you would be notified by the people. You would be notified by your conscience that
Yes.
you are lacking in this thing, and you have to cultivate this particular kind of skills in yourself. If you literally want to go further, if you literally want to grow by leaps and bounds in your communication, in your life, in your like professional career as well. So we
Yeah.
are notified literally. So when I lack in something, as I also have been doing couple of things simultaneously. So when I lack in something, so I am notified by the people, by the boss, by the
Yes.
manager, or by my family members, like in anything. So I already have told this thing. I already have revealed this thing that if you are finding any kind of shortcomings in myself, your job is
Hmm.
just to let me know so that
Yes.
I
Work
can
upon that. Yeah.
conquer that particular kind of hindrances, whichever whichever are being made by me, because this is
Yeah.
my certain responsibility that if I have made something wrong, so I need to tailor that particular thing as per the process, as per the protocol.
Yeah. So, though you have put a very interesting question from me, but on the contrary, I would also love to know your answer. That would you love to be a multitasker, or to be focused on any particular deed?
Okay, so I have two standpoint on this particular point. So earlier I used to think that I have a lot of burden, I have a lot of like work to do. So
Hmm.
we shouldn't, this is said by the leaders as well, that we should not perform multiple tasks at a time. But
Hmm.
now these days, as per my standpoint, now these days we must focus on multiple points. Why? Because if we are not able to get prolific achievement in something, so we'll not be able to repent on that particular thing, that we only exerted one thing and we got like setbacks in that. So
Yes.
if we literally want to get the success in something, if we literally want to achieve a prolific result in something, so we need to go for the multiple skills. Ultimately, if we are not doing something, like if I have learned couple of skills, like first I have learned photography, the second one I have learned how to teach to the students. So if
Hmm.
I'm not going to do great job in teaching, so ultimately I have that option of photography. I can go
Yes.
somewhere, I can talk to somebody, I can do some Photoshop for somebody. So
Hmm.
by that skill I also can make money out of all these skills. So ultimately,
Yes.
I will not be repenting on that particular thing that I haven't worked on my skills. I have only worked on one thing, and in that I got setbacks all the time. So now I'm not gonna do anything in my life, and I just need to render to the people that how they are just growing by leaps and bounds.
Yes.
So now these days, I have been also doing the same kind of thing. Like I also have been sailing in the same mode as you are sailing. And apart from that, now these days we are compelling that we need to do multiple tasks at a time to get prolific result in our life, in our career.
Yeah, you explained in very well manner. Yes, sir. I totally agree with you.